Being in a slightly cross-legged position, just let the body hang for a moment. And then when you're ready, unroll. You separate the legs, feet are parallel, and let the body hang over again, relaxing in your lower back. The head is heavy, the back of the neck is released. Breathe. Breathe deep into the floor, feeling the weight of the head. And as you start to unroll, extend through the spine. You're just going to turn to face the front of the mat. Slowly roll down onto your back, knees into the chest, arms out to the side, palms flat, lower back to the floor. On an exhalation, you let the legs just drop over slightly to the right. Inhale, come back. Legs slightly to the left, you can turn your head in the opposite direction and inhale, coming back onto your back. Let that lower back move to the floor. Once again, this time extend the legs to the side. Feel the legs extending out of the hips. Bring the knees back in, onto your back, and again, over to the left. Legs extend to whatever degree is comfortable for you, and then bending the knees. Back onto your back, lower back to the floor. Push down through the hands. One more time, legs extend to the side. Reaching out through the balls of the feet, swing that right leg up and around, lower back to the floor, legs wide. Over to the other side, legs still extended. Taking that left arm up and around, you bend both knees. Left foot in front of the right knee, twist. Breathe into the spine. Extending the left arm, coming back onto your back. Let that right leg again come to meet the left. Comes open, lower back, down, over to the right. Extending both legs. Breathing. Bring both knees into your chest. And on your next exhalation, knees over to the left, extend your legs. Turn the head. Take that right leg up and around, followed by the left. They go over to the right side. Exhale. Taking that arm around, you come back into that twist again, this time right knee bent, right foot in front of the left knee, twisting to your right, breathing deep. Exhale. Coming back down, bringing the legs back to the right, open, swinging that leg around again, passing through the center, lower back to the floor, legs over to the left, bringing the knees into the chest. Just take your hands around the shins. Take a breath. Extend the legs. And then rock yourself up into a seated place, bringing yourself onto all fours. Just take your time to get there. Facing the right side of the room, coming into child's pose. You want to feel those arms extending right out of the shoulders. Breathe into the hips. Feel the weight of the hips dropping down towards the heels. Maybe you extend the fingers a little bit more. Release the back of the neck. Now exhale, lift the belly. You're on all fours. You're rounding through the spine. Tops of the feet are down. Inhale. Lift the hips, lift the head. Open in the chest. Breathing here again. Exhale, lift the belly. Undulating through the spine. And then moving back into child's pose. You can even inch those fingers further a little bit more, and then exhalation. Lift up. Shift forward, coming into your first upward dog. Keep the knees down. Open up in the chest. And then lower down sequentially through the spine, hips, belly, chest. Reach out through the crown of the head. Feel that extension through the legs. You come right back up into your upward facing dog. No compression in your lower back. Tuck the toes under. Coming into your first down dog, push those hands gently away. Pad the feet. Bend the knees, whatever you need to do to get that length through the spine. Keep that neck in line with the spine, pushing the hands away. Again, breathing. Bend the knees. You can step or you can jump into a nice wide stance in the middle of the mat with the legs wide. Now extend those arms again. Let those hands get kind of stuck on the mat as you feel your hips move back. Same kind of down dog position without any weight on the wrists. Bring those hands back underneath the shoulders, bending your right knee. Feel the outer edges of both feet to the floor. You can take that left hand or forearm to the floor, twisting to the right. If you like, you can even extend the right arm up. Again, keep the breath moving through the body. Bring the hand down, pivoting both feet. You're now facing the back of the mat. Take your knee down to the floor, coming into your first lunge. Now extend out through that back heel. Fingertips to the floor, support through the lower back. Straightening that right leg to whatever degree is comfortable for you. Lift the belly, drop the head, drop the hips, extending through that right hamstring. Exhale, coming right back to your lunge. Reach out through the crown of the, taking that left knee down, top of the left foot down. You just move the hands back, move the hips back. You could even flex your right foot. As you breathe into that right hamstring again, then move forward, coming back into your lunge. Bringing the right leg back, downward dog. And again, you just pad the feet, move the hips, extend the right leg up, open up that right hip. Think of stacking the right hip on top of the left. You can bend that right knee slightly. Square off the hips, bring that right knee tight into the chest, shift forward back to your lunge. You can take as many steps as you need to get there. Now pivot the feet back to that nice wide-legged stance. Extend through the spine. Inch those fingers forward. Jump back into down dog, or you can step back into down dog. Push the hands away. Now you can either ripple through the spine, coming into your high plank, or you can take your knees down to the floor as you exhale. Chaturanga, gather those elbows into the side body. Inhale, upward dog. This time maybe the knees come off the floor. Tuck the toes under, moving back to your down dog. Always patting the feet if needed. Feel that length through the spine. And again, you can either step or you can jump back to that wide-legged stance. Extend through the spine. Extend the arms again, coming into that nice wide-legged downward dog. Reach out through the crown of the head. Try not to collapse in your upper back. Soften in the knees if it's too much for the hamstrings. Hands directly under the shoulders. Bending your left knee. Feel the outer edge of that right foot grounded to the floor. Reach the hand to the left foot, or the forearm can come down. Left hand to your hip, or you can extend it up. Again, breathing. Never taking anything too far. Pivoting the feet, now we're facing the front of the mat. Bringing the knee down, breathe into that right hip flexor, right quadricep. Extend out through the heel if you like. And then push into that left foot. Lengthen the left leg, lift the belly, drop the head. Feel that groundedness through your spine. Breathe into the hamstring. Back to your lunge. Take the knee down, take the top of the right foot to the floor. Move the hands back, move your hips back. Breathing into that left quadricep. You can even flex the left foot. Try to keep your hips level. Shifting back into your lunge. Reaching out through the crown of the head. And then let's move back into down dog again. Fingers are spread. Very slowly. Lengthen and extend the left leg up. Now open up that left hip. Bend the left knee just a little bit, not too much. Be active through your feet. Square your hips off. Take that knee into the chest. Shift forward, lunge. Pivoting the feet, you're back to that wide-legged stance again. Lengthen through the spine. Step or jump back to your downward dog. Push into the hands again. Ripple through the spine, high plank or knees down. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to your downward dog. Feel the pressure of those hands moving away. And then let's just take the knees down. Move the hips back, come into child's pose, take the arms behind you, and just take a little pause.